Welcome, everyone, to today's Explainer. If you're focused on optimizing your health and truly understanding how your own body works, you are absolutely in the right place. Today, we're unpacking a fascinating source document that totally reframes something that is so often misunderstood. We're talking about fasting. Now, to be clear, we are not talking about starvation here. We're looking at what the text calls nature's oldest, most effective master remedy for natural healing. It's a mechanism that has literally been right inside us all along. Let's look at how simply doing nothing might actually be the most powerful thing you can do for your body. Okay, let's take a quick look at our roadmap. We'll be covering the root of disease, the master remedy itself, exactly how the body heals, the juice fasting method, and finally, breaking the fast safely. Section 1. The root of disease, an overworked engine. Let's look at why our bodies break down in the first place. According to the source text, we really need to completely reconsider the onset of disease. You know, when we get sick, we usually think of it as some sort of attack from the outside. But what if getting sick is actually your body's deliberate attempt to rid itself of internal impurities? The text argues that disease is merely the process of your system trying to clean house. To understand why this massive house cleaning is even necessary, think about this massive disconnect in our modern world. We take in a heavy amount of food. Honestly, a lot of us eat like lumberjacks, but we couple that with completely sedentary lifestyles. We sit at our desks, we sit in our cars, and let's be real, our biggest workout is usually just typing emails. We simply do not get the proper physical exercise required to actually utilize that massive quantity of fuel. And this sets off a chain reaction that brilliantly illustrates the engine analogy. Think of your body like a motor. When you pour in way more fuel than the engine can burn, it floods. This surplus food completely overburdens our digestive and assimilative organs. The system quite literally clogs up with impurities and poisons. Because of this massive backup, digestion and elimination slow down to an absolute crawl, and the functional activity of your whole system gets deranged. This toxic buildup right here, that is the root of disease. Moving on to Section 2, the master remedy, nature's oldest cure. Let's ground this whole concept by looking at the word itself. It actually comes from the Old English root feasten, which means to fast, observe, or be strict. So complete abstinence from food. This definitely isn't some new internet fad. The text points out that this strict practice has been a cornerstone of natural healing for thousands of years. It's a custom followed in almost every religion and was prescribed by medical pioneers like Hippocrates and Paracelsus more than 2,000 years ago. In fact, Dr. Arnold Ehret, a really notable figure in natural healing systems, is quoted in our source with a profoundly powerful assertion. He calls fasting nature's only universal and omnipotent remedy of healing. That is a massive statement. It positions fasting not just as a casual dietary choice, but as the ultimate fundamental law for treating illness. So the crucial point here is the core logic behind the cure. If the disease is caused by overeating and clogging the system, well, the remedy is doing the exact opposite. By simply hitting pause and stopping the intake of food, we give our organs of elimination, our bowels, kidneys, skin, and lungs, an unhampered opportunity. They finally have the time and the energy to catch up and aggressively flush out that overload of accumulated waste. Section 3. How the body heals. The science of purification. Now, what is really fascinating here is the concept of autophagy. When you fast, your body obviously still needs energy to function. Deprived of outside nutrients, it begins to feed upon its own internal reserves. But here's the absolute genius of autophagy. The fasting body acts like a highly intelligent furnace. It doesn't just burn up anything. It specifically targets and breaks down the cells and tissues that are diseased, damaged, aged, or dead. Now, if the idea of your body basically digesting itself sounds a little scary, don't worry. The text makes a point to reassure us with this vital fact. The body does not act indiscriminately. Your essential tissues, your vital organs, your glands, your nervous system, and absolutely your brain are completely protected during this deep clean. They are not damaged or digested while fasting. Your brain is not on the menu. What you're really giving your body is a profound physiological rest. Because your organs aren't wasting all their energy digesting heavy meals, amino acids that are released from those destroyed bad cells actually speed up the growth of healthy new cells. On top of that, your lung, liver, kidney, and skin capacity massively increases, allowing them to rapidly expel old toxins. This ultimately normalizes and rejuvenates both your nervous and mental functions. It's like a complete system reboot.
However, the source is very clear to caution us that while this is a highly natural process, duration deeply matters. Long periods of fasting can actually be dangerous without professional guidance. The safest approach is to start with a series of short 2 to 3 day fasts. This enables a chronically sick body to slowly and safely eliminate toxic waste without completely shocking the system. Which brings us to section 4, the juice fasting method, a practical guide. While the classic ancient fast was purely water, leading authorities today actually advocate for juice. Just look at this quote from world-famous nutrition authority Dr. Rungar Berg. He explicitly states that we can help the cleansing process by drinking alkaline juices instead of water. The elimination of acids is accelerated, and the natural sugars in the juice actually help strengthen your heart during the fast. If you're going to do a juice fast, the text lays out these strict, non-negotiable rules. You should aim for 6 to 8 glasses of diluted liquid daily. It is absolutely critical that you use only fresh, raw fruit and vegetable juices, strictly avoiding canned or frozen options, because you need those live enzymes and vitamins for cell regeneration. The text also strongly advises administering enemas every alternate day to prevent gas and clear decomposing matter, while of course maximizing your physical rest. Mentally, you've got to be prepared. The source acknowledges that the first day's hunger pangs are, without a doubt, the most difficult to bear. But it assures us that this intense craving for food naturally fades as the body settles into its healing state. Interestingly, and maybe surprisingly, it notes that overweight individuals often find fasting much easier and almost a pleasure, simply because the body has plenty of reserves to draw from. Because your body is spending massive amounts of energy eliminating poisons, aggressive exercise is entirely out of the question. You should only partake in gentle, restorative activities. Think short, simple walks, take warm or neutral baths, actually avoid cold baths completely because they can shock the system, and try to take daily sun and air baths to support the skin's natural elimination process. Keep it chill. And finally, section 5, breaking the fast safely, the most significant phase. The success of the fast depends largely on exactly how it is broken. The text firmly walks us through these critical steps. When you are returning to solid foods, you must not overeat under any circumstances. You need to eat very slowly, chew your food thoroughly, and purposely take several days to make the gradual change back to a normal diet. Rushing this will cause severe discomfort and can actually damage your newly reset system. The text emphasizes heavily that the success of the entire healing process doesn't end when the fast ends. The quality of the food you adopt afterward is just as important and just as decisive for proper results as the fast itself. Think about it. You've just spent days completely cleaning the engine. You definitely don't want to immediately pour dirty fuel right back into it. Which leaves us with this provocative final thought. We spend our whole lives running the engine of our digestion constantly, without a single break. Based on the insights from this explainer, are you ready to stop the overeating engine? Are you ready to take real control of your health by stepping back and finally giving your body the physiological rest it has been desperately waiting for to do what it naturally does best, heal?